Hey there, Shanel here from the Heart and Soul with your weekly Oracle card reading for August 29th through September 4th. Yes, I had to look at the calendar. 2022, a little spiritual guidance to get you through your week. Animal Tarot cards by Radleigh Valentine is what I was drawn to. They were the ones jumping off the shelf for me. So reminder that these are a tarot deck. So they have major arcana cards and minor arcana cards. And our major arcana cards are those ones that are major life changes. The minor arcana cards are divided into suits, which have different themes. 4 suits, kind of like a deck of cards. Same sort of idea. And we're just drawing our 3 cards for the energy of this week. Just feels like we have a little energetic push on right now, so let's see what the cards have to say. So, card number 1 is the 4 of Water card. It's the koala. Thoroughly think things through before making a decision. Continuing to overanalyze it isn't going to get you any closer to a resolution, but meditation and prayer will bring the answers you seek. It's so funny because as soon as I started reading this, that Einstein's definition of insanity was coming up for me, that place of, doing the same thing and expecting different results. I feel like sometimes we get in our own way of the things that we need to do and the decisions we need to make. And I will be a prime example of this, although it's kind of a silly example. But today, I cut my own hair, and I've been wanting to do it for about 2 weeks now. My oldest is home. He was going to do it. We ran out of time when he was visiting the other day, and I just have hesitated to do it and kind of let fear get in the way of, like, what if I screw it up? But then there's that part of me that's like, if I screw it up, I go to the hairdresser and he fixes it. Who cares? But my own, inner circle, my own inner dialogue, which is what was getting in my way of doing what I needed to do. Sometimes it's that piece of we think that we can change the situation, or sometimes it's that the next situation seems like it might be scary. But overanalyzing it is the biggest problem that we often have. If we can actually sit down and talk to someone, especially somebody like a therapist or a mentor who is not part of our circle, that someone who's stepped one step away from the situation, that allows them a different view and a different perspective, can often be huge. We get lost in our mind sometimes. And if we just listen to our intuition, maybe we would just jump forward and do the things that we need to do. But the reality is that often our logical brain gets in the way, or our own fear or doubt gets in the way for making those decisions. It's not that the universe is asking you to make swift decisions right now, but the universe is asking you to make decisions. You've been sitting on things for far too long. And when I said, and I called it at the beginning, this piece of I feel like this week has a little bit of a push on. There are those that have been dragging their feet about doing something about their situation. That making no decision has been easier than making an actual decision. And in that, then things have slowed right down and the weight feels much heavier than it did even in the past week or so. So right now, there is this need to really move forward, to release the past, to release the things that are no longer serving us, and really step into that place of power, really empowering ourselves to live the life that we've always wanted to live in a place of joy and happiness and love. It's so important right now. It's really what the universe is pushing us towards. Card number 2 is the 6 of Autumn card. It's our Kiwi. Your success and prosperity have allowed you to pay off debts, acquire wise loans, or receive a grant or scholarship. In return for heaven's blessings, be sure to share the wealth with others through donations of time or money to reputable charities. It's interesting that this card is coming up second, because I feel like sometimes money is the root of why we aren't making decisions. And we get stuck up on the money piece of things, which can be frustrating because money's just energy, and energy flows easily to us if we allow it to. But at the same time, we can create these blocks that stop the flow of money coming to us as well. When we are listening to our intuition, things come to us easily. And sometimes the repayment of things is not a monetary repayment, or even the payment of things is It's in our time and energy, our commitment, our dedication, our loyalty, those sorts of things. The universe is saying that's what's more important right now. It's less about the financial piece of it, and it is more about what it is that we are creating. The love, the peace, the joy, those are priceless. And that is what you will get when you make the decisions, when you take the steps forward, when you do the things that are hard that you need to do. Card number 3 is 5 of Water, Collie Dog. Your current path isn't leading you toward the happiest possible outcome, so why not change it? Thank you. Always maintain integrity and compassion, but be alert to the hidden agendas of others. It's hidden agendas is a conversation I've had with my kids a lot over the last year. And actually with my husband as well. So it's interesting sometimes. So for my kids, it's this concept of they don't recognize this, that they don't understand that people in their lives are necessarily directing me in the right direction, or that they don't have some kind of their own kind of objective behind the advice that they're giving. And yeah, we're all guilty of it sometimes. But for my kids, I don't think they understood that concept or were aware of that concept. So there's that conversation. My husband, on the other hand, we were talking about work, and there is this mentality where he is, or anywhere, let's be honest, that as we want to rise to the next level, then we are kind of looking out for ourselves. So asking ourselves when we're getting advice or we're being suggested something, is it something that's in our best interest? Is it for our highest good to move us where we want to be? Or is it doing something for someone else? He works in a great place. I'm very happy with his job. I'm not complaining about it, but it's a conversation that we've been having. And it's interesting sometimes when we look at that. What is the agenda behind the advice or the opinions of others that we are receiving? Or is there one? Sometimes there's not, depending on who you're talking to. For some people, maybe there's always an agenda. And for others, maybe that's not how they roll. The universe is also saying here this piece of, I love that it's a tug of war with 2 dogs on the front. This tug of war that we're having, like in this first card, is this piece of just, we're in this like constant back and forth and like getting nowhere and spinning in our head, and it's doing nobody any good. So yes, sometimes it's about just stepping into the flow and really allowing yourself to see what happens and releasing kind of the need to know. But other times it's about making the friggin' decision. That old saying, piss or get off the pot. We're there. We're really in this place where the universe is pushing. And if you're not learning the lesson is only going to get bigger and harder. So now is the time. I know decisions aren't always easy to make, but when you can listen to your intuition, it will guide you in the right direction. Let go of fear, let go of doubt, and just trust that the universe has your back. And I know that's not always easy. I've learned that the hard way, but it really does work. And I've also learned that the hard way. My wish for you this week is that you are able to step into the flow, to release the need to know the end result, to release the need to know the next 6 steps, to release the need to hold on to fear and doubt. My wish for you this week is that you see with clear eyes, that you may listen to your intuition as you are open to what is coming towards you. Because the answer is already there and you know it. You just have to do the hard work to get you to the other side. All right. Ready for this week? I am teaching Oracle card reading tonight. If anybody is interested in jumping in last minute, let me know. There's space. Part 2 is going to be next month. Divine Map membership doors are open. If you're interested, again, Oracle card reading is this month's free workshop. It is included in the price of the monthly subscription. Included is also yoga, meditation, card spreads, and everything that has been in there for the last 6 months. It's all there and it's all accessible. It's all recorded, so you can do those replays anytime you want. That is where the beautiful value is in this subscription. This divine map is your own path, and you can access it as you need to and in your own time, even if it's, the middle of the night or the wee hours of the morning, like I like to do work at. It is there for you. You can join live, or again, the replays are always there for you, and they're there as long as you're a member. So if you're interested in getting in at the founder member price of $29 Canadian per month, this will be the last time that I will be offering this portal at that price. It will be going up after this. Doors will close middle of September. So definitely, if you're interested, get on there, check on the website, link in bio, all that good stuff to check out for more details. Also, Night with Spirit coming up. If you are in the Hamilton area, I have a Night with Spirit in person on Friday, September 16th at 7:30 p.m. It's about 2 hours in length, and I love these nights. A group mediumship reading. It's so wonderful, filled with laughter and messages of love, and of course, there's always some tears to go along with that too. If you are interested, you can register on my website to join me for that event. I think that's everything. Thank you for being here on my journey and allowing me to be your spiritual tour guide from my heart and soul to yours. Have an amazing rest of your week.